Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Charlotte 49ers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Gets the back moving. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, what a cut! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Quick release on the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pulls it on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and go.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Charlotte! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Tulane's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Running inside, it's McClure. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking for room. It's Turner. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Green Wave! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Cobb. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down for the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Quarterback floating away from pressure. There he goes. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Nice space on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rutledge. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage.
Snags it, and there's running room. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Harrell. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The 49ers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
This offense typically really good in these physical situations, running the football, getting first downs. They got stopped on this play. Interesting decision coming up here on fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Bringing it back. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Harrell. Makes the grab, it's McGee. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a gap, it's Cobb. There's a crease. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Turns it loose. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on the money. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football.
Going to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's on the 16 and they need 6 on second down. Back to pass. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Safe completion on the screen.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Throws to the wideout. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The give, it's Daniels. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Back open in the middle. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Got a man. It's Johnson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Running inside. It's Daniels. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Green Wave. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Fires on the move. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UCF taking on the Baylor Bears. And it's the Knights in front against this heavyweight of an opponent today. It's early still, but this one has the potential to really shake up the rankings.
The 49ers will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, and now they're finding out about him.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. never a doubt. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offense just trying to get the ball to their receiver quickly out in space to the perimeter of the field. But how about the speed of the linebacker? Able to close and make that tackle. That's impressive.
Back to throw, it's Harrell. Lets it fly. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Looking for space. It's Daniels. Maybe a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snags it. They will score! Touchdown, Green Wave! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Unloads quickly. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get had the hit stick laid on his noggin.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not...
There's some room.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. To throw, it's Harrell. On target. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. It's complete to the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get away. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. The run inside. It's Daniels. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on